Here's to the dreamers, the seekers, the wise. Crystal avenue will reach in the skies. Through tarot and starlight will always roam. In the heart of the universe we found our home. Those where the mystics play. We speak the language of the Milky Way. A touch of Venus, a kiss from the moon, guiding lost hearts with a sweet gentle tune.
Hello, hello, welcome here, welcome back, good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you are watching this video. We are going to do an all signs on how do they really feel. Let's find out, let's dig a little bit and find out how they really feel, all right? And before we get started, we are going to talk about this. This is my book. It is called Say You Love, and it is a testimony of triumph over the darkness of childhood sexual trauma and addiction. And I wrote this whole entire thing using my phone and some paper, all right? And I tell my story as a message of hope and inspiration, and I'm really loud about it so that anybody that's sitting in silence suffering is not alone. Okay, like this book goes all the way from like my childhood trauma to living on the streets of Vegas, running away from home, hopping illegal freight trains, hitchhiking across the country, being a lead singer of a thrash metal punk rock band, being in active addiction. Like, hi, my name is Crystal and I'm a recovered addict. I am 3+ years into recovery. All right, so we turn our pain into purpose around here. And this will be in the description box of every single one of my videos. You can get a copy of it on Amazon. It's like $12.12. You can get a copy on Amazon, or you could get a free download on my website, or you could get a signed copy if you email me. And all of that stuff will be in the description box underneath the video. Okay, so let's get this party started. We're gonna jump right into it. We will start with Aries. Hello, hello. Aries. All right, Aries, how do they really feel? Let's find out. Hi, Mama. Aries, how does this person really feel? How do they really feel? What do they got going on? Thank you guys so much for being here. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom. Chicken good. Multi-pass. Hi, Jason. Aries. How does this person feel? How do they really feel? It says, I truly like you, and I know there could be more between us. So this person actually has feelings for you. Like they probably feel a little bit more than what they let you believe. And it says, I am depressed with my life. So this person is not in a very like happy place with their life. You know, they really like you. They might have done something in the past where they're asking you for your forgiveness. You know, there might have been something that they did that was a little shady, or, you know, maybe they just weren't being honest with you about how they felt, you know. And they've kind of given up on love. So this person might be a little bit jaded. You know, they might be a little bit jaded. They might have like a bad attitude about relationships or love in general. But they do have feelings for you. He says, I don't know what to do anymore, yet I know what to do. It's like they know what they want. They know what they should do, you know, but doing what you know needs to be done, like knowing what you should do and then doing it are two completely different things. So this person knows what they should do. They know what they want. You know, they know that they have feelings for you, but at the same time, they just want to be free. I don't know if they want to be free from you or just be free in general. Says, you mean more to me than you think. You know, maybe this person just doesn't want to burden you with whatever sort of like mentality that they have. Like maybe they're just so like ugh, you know, with life that they feel like they would be a burden to you. Hi, Aries man, aka Siva. Welcome in, welcome in. This person just might not want to burden you with their emotional their emotional roller coaster that they're on. They definitely do have feelings for you. And they've reached a point of burnout. They're a little bit exhausted. Maybe they're exhausted, like they work too much, or I just feel like they're kind of jaded in like the whole love, like the idea of being in love, the idea of having to answer to someone or care about how someone else feels. Not to say that they're not considerate. They just don't. I don't feel like they want to have to be considerate. It's like they just want to do their own thing and they don't want any sort of drama. They're trying to make a decision. They're trying to make a decision rather if they are worthy of being in a relationship, of being the person that you need them to be. They've been doing a lot of soul searching with the Hermit card here. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Aries or a Virgo. You could be born on the 2nd, the 4th, or the 9th. But they're doing a lot of soul searching. It's like this person is kind of like under construction. They do got the Page of Swords. You got the Page of Swords. So they would like to speak to you. They don't want to be in non-speaking terms. Like they definitely want you to be a part of their life. They want you in their life. But they're definitely living in the past. They're not living in the present moment. They have a lot of nostalgia, like they're reminiscing about the good times. But they're not quite sure if they can be the person that you would need them to be. Like they're really in a depressed state of mind, and they're trying to have the courage and compassion to come forward with the Strength card here. They're trying to be strong. They're trying to hold on. They're trying to, not be a Eeyore, like everybody hates me. Might as well go eat worms. Big fat juicy ones, little teeny tiny ones. Oh, how they wiggle and squirm. But they do feel a really strong connection with you with the Lovers card here. Or they feel like they have to make a choice. This is the major choice in love. You could be dealing with a Gemini. We have Gemini, we have Scorpio, we got Leo. Could be born on the 6th or the 8th. Thanks, Siva. This person feels a very strong connection to you, but they're like depressed. This person's just kind of depressed. Like they feel like they've missed out on the most opportune times of their life. It's like they feel like the best part of their life is behind them, and they're not really looking too fondly into the future. It's like they don't realize like how great life really could be and how much life is really left. It's like this person is very much stuck on like they've missed their opportunity. They've missed their opportunity. They've missed out on finding the love of their life. Like they're kind of like, they're just really kind of hem high, they're very hem high, but they're waiting for an open door of opportunity. Like they just want love to fall in their lap. Like they don't really want to have to work for it. They just kind of want it to fall into their lap. But this person definitely does have a lot of feelings for you. Like they like you more than they would like to let on. And it says, I have secrets that you would not like. Maybe they have a secret addiction or just like a lot of skeletons in their closet that they haven't really released. Like they haven't confronted them themselves. They haven't accepted themselves for who they are and the things that they've done. So they don't feel like anybody else would be able to accept them either. And it says, I thought we were fine, but I guess I was wrong. So if you guys have been together before, they didn't realize like how how troubled you were in the situation, or like how big of a deal it actually was. Like they didn't have any clue like how it was affecting you. And they're comfortable in their misery. They're comfortable in their chaos. Like they don't want to have to change who they are or how they feel. They don't want to feel like they need to, take another person's feelings into consideration. Like this person just wants to do their own thing and be their own person and not really change too much about themselves. They just want to be them, and hopefully love will like fall into their lap. Says, I thought it would be over by now, but somehow I still feel the same about you. So yeah, even if you guys are in separation or no contact, like this person definitely keeps a close eye on you. They probably watch you from a distance. They admire you from a distance. They're kind of rooting for you. I don't feel like they have any sort of ill intentions. Like they're not harboring any like hatred or regret towards you. Like they're just kind of down on themselves. and it's not easy for me to explain how I feel. This person is they're not the best emotional communicator. You guys probably speak very different love languages, but this person does have feelings for you. They just feel kind of depressed, like they've given up on the idea of love or the idea of ever having true love in their existence. And whatever it was that happened between you two, they don't think that you will forgive them, but they would like to come forward with the Two of Cups on the break there. So yeah, this person really does have feelings for you. They're just kind of like jaded, they're in a state of depression, and they're kind of like they don't want to change their state of depression, like they're happy where they're at. It's like not really like they're happy like being miserable, but like they're comfortable in their little comfort zone, and they don't know how to break out of it. All right, Aries, let's go on to the Taurus collective. Taurus. Hi, Taurus. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on and whatever time you're watching this video. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe. It's a little quick for you, but a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom, chicken good, multi-pass. Let's find out how this person really feels, Taurus. How does this person really feel for the Taurus collective? Almost forgot to do the timestamp. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's truly an honor to be here, to be reading. Like, I appreciate you guys so much. So Taurus, how do they really feel about you? How do they really feel? I am better in my mind than I am in my heart. So this person might live in like they might have a lot of lofty ideas. They live in some sort of like dreamscape fantasy world. Please let me go. I need my space. I cannot give you what you need. Hi girl, wake up. Hey girl, hey. Says I cannot give you what you need. So this person like knows that you would require more from them, require more open communication, more vulnerability, more compromise, and this person isn't quite sure if they can give you what it is that you deserve. I don't want to be like the rest. I know that I'm different. Maybe if you've expressed your concerns to this person about things that you've been through in the past, like they're trying to be somebody that you've never been with before. They don't want to be like anything that you've ever had in the past. They want to be different, but at the same time, they don't know if they can actually provide that for you. They don't know if they can be the person that they need you to be, or that you need them to be. Says I have addictions and I'm no good for you. So this person could be struggling with alcoholism or like drug addiction. They definitely have some demons in their closet, and they know that they're no good for you. They know that it's not like from as being a recovered addict, like I know that I isolated myself from people that were actually good for me because I was busy doing bad things. So if I knew that you truly loved me and like wanted the best for me, like I made excuses to isolate myself from those people, from the people that actually cared, because they could see right through whatever it was that I was doing. So this person knows that you could probably see right through them. You could see that they have these addiction issues and like a alcoholism or whatever it is that they have, whatever sort of demon they have attached to them. They're not quite ready to let go of that yet. Says I want more, but I'm scared that it won't work out. And if you aren't indulging the way that this person is indulging, like then you're probably going to get irritated with the amount of partying that they go out and do. Like two people that are drinkers can have a great time drinking, but as soon as they're sober, they like fight and bicker with each other, and like I think that you have probably tried to help this person multiple different times, like, hey, why don't we just go out and go do this? Like, we don't have to go to the bar, we don't have to drink. It's like the only time that you guys actually hang out with each other is if you're indulging in the same things together. And if you don't want to do that, then they don't want to hang out with you, or they give you some sort of attitude about it, but they definitely have feelings for you. Says I'm fighting my feelings for you. Hi, Julie Bully. But yeah, this person is not like they would rather get drunk with you than actually have a real conversation. Like this person needs a lot of liquid courage or a lot of outside substance to actually like live in their skin right now. you know, and I cannot commit to you. It's too much responsibility, right? Like, I think that you make them look at themselves when you tell them, like, hey, like, you know, we don't have to have sex all the time, you know, like, can we just hang out and chill, you know, or we don't have to go out to the bar, like, I don't want to go to the bar, you know. Then they probably throw a fit and, you know, like, act like you are attacking them, but in reality you're just trying to get them to be in a place of peace in the present moment. And I think they have a really hard time being at peace in the present moment. Like, they need those extracurricular activities in order to feel whole, you know. And that's never, like, there is no outside solution for an internal problem. And as much as you would like to try to fix this person, like, you can't save them. All you can do is be there for them, like, be a shoulder for them to lean on, you know. But I wouldn't put all your eggs in this one basket, because this person definitely has some demons that they're fighting. And this is, I know I have to make a decision. It's in my face, but I don't think the decision is between you and another person. I think the decision is between you and, like, being responsible, having to take accountability for their actions, like cutting back on drinking or cutting back on popping pills or whatever it is that they do. Like, this person definitely has some sort of substance abuse. Like, they're not just like, you know, they're not like having recreational fun. It becomes to a point to where it's like mandatory for this person to have a good day. Like, they have to be drinking or they're in a bad mood, you know. And then they fight with you. So they're trying, they know that they would have to have some sort of accountability in order to create anything successful with you. And I don't think that they are ready to make that change. Let's see what the tarot has to say. I don't think they're ready to make that sort of change. You know, and you can't beg someone, you can't love an addiction out of somebody. Nobody will stop doing that until they're actually ready to do it, you know. And, like, being a recovered addict myself, like, it doesn't matter like how much somebody loves you. Like, they're not drinking because they don't love you, they're drinking because they don't love themselves, you know. They're not out there doing drugs because they don't have love for you. They're doing that because they don't have love for themselves. They haven't found that internal solution themselves, so they're constantly seeking some sort of external, like, way to get out of their own skin. You know, and this person definitely lives in the past. So maybe they had a lot of trauma in the past that they haven't gotten over, you know. And they definitely have, like, a sense of emotional loss. You know, there was probably something that they really, like, there was something that they experienced in their childhood or with an ex of theirs that they have not healed from. Like, this person still lives in that moment. They probably replay that situation in their head on repeat all the time. And this person is very extremely codependent. Okay. And I mean, like, being an alcoholic or an addict is a telltale sign of codependency. I mean, they're codependent on some sort of substance, which means that they'll be codependent on you to make them feel the way that they want to feel. And it's not your job or responsibility to make anybody feel any sort of way. It's only your job to be a good person. It's not your job to make other people be a good person. So yeah, this person is extremely codependent on outside substances as well as codependent on relationships. Like, they are trying to fill that internal void, you know. And there's not much that you can do. You can't save this person as much as you would like to. You know, you can be nurturing, you can have a place in your heart and hold space for them to get better, you know, and always remain hopeful, but you can't save them. This person's got a lot of trauma that they need to heal from. Like, they have not healed from any sort of anything that has happened in their life. I don't even think that they know how to heal from those things. You know, they're very restless, they're impatient, they're unpredictable, especially if they're like, drunk people are so unpredictable, man. Like, trying to put my drunk friends to bed when I back in the day, it was like trying to put a toddler to sleep. It's like all of a sudden they have to pee, or they're trying to pee on your couch and they need a drink of water. It's like one minute they're running their head into, you know, your lizard cage, and then next they're trying to hump your leg. It's like they're really unpredictable. So this person is really unpredictable. You know, you never know what they're going to do from one minute to the next. You know, one minute they're totally cool, calm, and relaxed, you know, and then the next minute they're freaking out, you know. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We got Aquarius, we've got Pisces. They can be born on the 9th, or we've got, what is that? Sagittarius, Capricorn. We have 2 9th cards, so the 1st or the 9th is very prominent in this reading. You know, they would like to, like, if they thought that you would just go with it, you know, just accept them, accept their toxic behavior, like, now that I'm done being crazy, get over here and hug me. Like, if they thought that you would accept them for that, then they would totally, they would like to make a leap of faith towards you. You could be dealing with an Aries as well. Yeah, this person probably takes more than they give, for sure. And then they accuse you of not being compassionate or not being, you know, compromising. Like, this person is definitely they need a lot of healing work. Yeah, with the Devil card here. They need a lot of healing. They haven't done nowhere near the amount of healing that it would require to be successful in this relationship. They have a whole lot of shadow that they haven't faced. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Their birthday could be on the 15th. But yeah, this person would rather you just ignore whatever their addictions are, and like love them in the now, and just accept who they are, than change anything. All right, let's go on to the Gemini collective. Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you're watching this video. Let's find out, how do they really feel for Gemini? How does this person really feel for my Gemini collective? Just remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom, chicken good. All right, multipass. Gemini, how does this person really feel? What do we got for the Gemini collective? Gemini. I don't know if I could ever be who you need me to be. So this person might be a little bit intimidated, but they definitely are all about, like, I want to have sex with you. It's all I can think about. So this person is definitely addicted to the booty, okay? Like, they are addicted to that G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip. Like, they are addicted to the like, they think you got a pretty mouth. They're like, damn, you got a pretty mouth. And it says, I know I have lied to you and I am truly sorry. Okay. Well, I mean, being sorry is one thing, but actually changing your behavior is a true apology. So, I mean, if they're truly sorry, then they'll change whatever it is that they did. If they lied, then they'll stop being a liar. But a liar is a liar, you know, a liar is a thief that steals the truth. It's pretty much the same thing, you know? It says, I worked really hard on distracting myself from you. So this person could be trying to get on top of somebody else to get over you, but they definitely are addicted. Like, they're addicted to you sexually. I am thinking about you right now in this moment. Ooh, Gemini. This person's got it bad for you, you know? They fucked up, though. I wish I could change things between us. So if they could wave some magic wand and make things go back to, you know, the good times, they absolutely would. But does that mean that they would change the behavior that caused the problem in the first place? You know, are they willing to take that much accountability? This person definitely has a very strong sexual desire to you, or desire for you. I am better with my mind than I am with my heart. So in their mind, they've got it all figured out. In their mind, they live in this perfect little happy fairy tale land. You know, in their mind, they see you with the 2.5 kids and the white picket fence, and y'all just live in this amazing, amazing relationship, having an amazing time. But like, in reality, you know, like, they can't be that person that they are imagining in their head. They do want to work this out with you, though. It says, can we work this out? They would like to have another go around, but make sure that this person, like, yeah, if they're a liar, then I would definitely give us some time. Yeah, I wish we could talk it out. They really want to work this out with you. They really want to talk to you, especially if you are in no communication. This person absolutely wants to talk with you. They probably tried to find somebody to replace you, and they absolutely couldn't. Like, they couldn't replace you sexually, they couldn't replace you mentally, they couldn't replace like the way that you guys communicated. Like, they probably had a lot of fun with you, and they thought that it would be easy just to find somebody else. Like, fuck it, I'll just find somebody else, but they can't replace you, and you are all that they think about. Even if they're with somebody else, like, they're thinking about you. And so I am thinking about you in this moment. The way I have treated you is wrong. Please don't put up with this behavior. So a part of them is proud of you as well. If you stuck up for yourself, if you put strong boundaries and you stood on them, like, even if they act sour about it, there's a part of them like, damn, like, good job, Gemini. They knew that you shouldn't, but they still can't picture a life without you in it. No matter what, like, even if it's as friends or, whatever, like, they still want you to be in their life. Like, they can't picture life without you. They can't remember life before you were in it, like, everything changed when you came into this person's life, and they can't move on from you. And they're like, is it really over? Like, there's no way it's really over, again and again, over and over, again and again, right? This person definitely doesn't want it to be over. They want you to be a part of their life. Even if they didn't choose you in the past, they didn't choose to be the person that you needed them to be. Like, they're very, like, they're addicted to you. They're either addicted to that G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip or the way you wave that magic wand or what. They definitely think you got a pretty mouth, that's for sure. And they never thought that they could feel this way about someone, especially if they still can't get over you. They're like, damn it, man. Like, it's been how long and I still can't get Gemini off my mind. It might be driving them crazy. The fact that they still think about you, the fact that they still fantasize about you, the fact that anytime they're with somebody, it's like they wish it was you. Let's see what the tarot has to say. What does the tarot have to say? The Queen of Cups. So this person might be like, they might be in a financial hardship right now as well. That could be part of their problem. Like, they're all up in their ego with how much money they make, or they use money to try to buy things to try to make them look a certain way, but they would like to have that. That's that 1111 card. That's that wish come true, celebration, marriage, home. Like, they would like for it to move forward, and for the past to just be wiped clean. Yeah, with the Justice here, they would like for the past just to be wiped clean and have a new slate, but in order to have a new slate, whoever forgives whoever, like, you can't bring that up again. Like, in order to truly forgive someone, you have to actually forget. Like, that means you cannot bring it up no more. Like, not in 3 months from now when you get into your first fight or your next fight or whatever. Like, you have to drop it and let it go, and a lot of times that's really hard to do, depending on like how much disrespect there was, or how much betrayal was actually involved in this situation. But there is justice here. You do have the Libra card. You could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Oh, we got Virgo. They could be born on the 9th or the 4th or the 11th. This person is trying to accept this ending, but they're having a really hard time. They're having a really, really hard time accepting that it's never going to, like, that y'all ain't going to be together again. Like, I think that they refuse to accept that, and they're trying their damnedest to stay away from you with the Chariot in the reverse. Like, they're trying so hard to get you off of their mind, to try to replace you with something else or with someone else. It's like they're putting whatever they can, but the more that they try, the harder it is. They don't know how to let go of this at all. It could be born on the 7th or the 5th. You got Cancer and Scorpio here as well. But this person might have been really greedy with their time. They're stubborn, they're greedy. You know, that's like the dark side of wealth as well. So they could have used their money as like a like rub it in your face kind of thing. You got the Emperor in reverse too. So this person is definitely um definitely stubborn, you know, definitely stubborn. Could be a Taurus. They like to go against the grain. You know, if you ask them to do something, or if you tell them the way that it should be done, like they'll do the exact opposite just to spite you. Like this person is very, very obstinate, you know, very anti-authority. You know, this person probably has issues with anybody in uniform, or like they have like entitlement issues. But they can't get you off their mind. Like they're obsessed with you. Like they might be stalking you, and they struggle with their inner resources. Like they struggle. They're a little bit overwhelmed. They're constantly on edge. You know, like you might feel like you have to walk on eggshells with this person, you know, because you never know how they're going to react to something. Or I mean, roles can be reversed too. But this person is addicted to you. Like they can't get you off their mind, Gemini. All right, let's go on to the Cancer Collective. Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you are watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom, chicken good. Multipass. All right, Cancer. How does this person really feel for Cancer? How does this person really feel? What is their true feelings? What they ain't telling you, or maybe some of them have told you. What does this person really feel for Cancer? Says, I know I have lied to you and I am truly sorry. I wish I could change things between us. So if you caught this person in a lie, you know, your way of life is so much different than what I know. So you might come from a different background. Maybe you have a whole lot of family, you know, and they're not used to it. Or like maybe you have a large social circle, or, you know, people that just like love you in general, you know, or you come from different religious backgrounds, or, you know, different types of social classes. You know, this person is definitely not accustomed to the way that you live your life. It's definitely a lot different than what they know, you know. And if they lied to you, they feel that, you know. Says, why do I feel this intensely about you? So this person has a very strong, like they have very strong feelings for you. Even if they don't express that, it's like they feel a very strong connection to you, a very strong soul tie, you know. I mean, and like with being a liar, like sometimes we have to play all parts, right? We have to play the victim, the heroine, the advocate, the adversary, the hero, you know, like we have to be the liar. We have to be the one that's lied to in order to know what it truly feels like to be those things, you know? So the fact that this person, like I do feel like they are trying to take accountability, you know, like they know that they fucked up, you know, but at the same time, if we rescue everyone from their mistakes, then they never actually learn anything. So if you just slap this person on the hand, you know, then they're like, all right, cool, you know, like maybe they'll let me do it again, you know, they'll feel like they can get away with it again, you know. Says, I don't want to be like the rest. I know I'm different. You know, even though this person probably swore up and down that they wouldn't lie to you. They wouldn't be like that. You probably told them all about your past, you know, and they did it anyways, you know, and they feel ashamed. They feel ashamed of it. You know, they feel ashamed of their actions. Says, I wish we could talk it out. So if you guys are in like no communication right now, like they would like to talk to you. Says, I am at war with my inner demons. Please stay away from now. This battlefield is not the right place for you. So this person is trying to do their shadow work. Maybe the fact that they were that person, you know, like Oh, in my darkest moments, like, man, I've seen the ugliest that I have ever been, and I don't ever want to be that person again. Like, I've been that person that was, wanting to go through my ex's phone and staying up all super late at night, driving, creeping by people's houses, wondering where they were, like just that really ugly, like that ugly version of myself. I think this person is really realizing like how ugly of a version they have been, so they're really trying to battle those inner demons. Yeah. And they're definitely trying to hold back their true feelings for you. I think it's because they don't want to burden you with like this emotional, like they don't want to like vomit all this emotional stuff onto you, because they feel like they've already fucked it up. If they lied to you, then they fucked it up. But they can't just be your friend. This person, like, it's like they want all or nothing. They can't just be somebody that is your friend. Which in a lot of ways, I guess that's understandable, but in some other ways, it's like if you love somebody, then you should be happy for them as long as they're happy, right? Like a lot of times, us as humans, we like hate on who, like, why do we spend so much time hating on somebody that we loves? Like, how is that in the realm of love? It's like if somebody truly loves someone else, even if it's not us, we should still be happy for them, if we truly love them. Because if not, then it's like all conditions. Like love just is. The who, the where, the what, the why, and when are all conditions of something that's just unconditional. So if this person can't be your friend, then do they really love you? I've been in love with people before that were in love with me, but that doesn't mean that I can't be their friend and that I don't want to be a part of their life. Like, I definitely want to see them happy. I want to see, them thriving, even if it's not with me. That reminds me of that Blue October song, like, I hope you're happy. But this person can't be your friend. It's like if they can't have you, then they don't want anything to do with you, which that's kind of gross all by itself. At the same time, they've given up on love. It's like they tried with you, they fucked it up. And so they're like, nope, I'm done. And I just want to be free. They want to feel free of the guilt that they feel, like the shame that they feel for the actions that they took, for the action or the reaction. Like they want to be free of feeling guilty for whatever it is that they did, which that screams not taking accountability. If you want to be free from the like, everybody's free to make a choice, but none of us are free from the consequences of our choices. And that person kind of feels like they want to be free from the consequence of their choices. Let's see what the tarot says. Yeah, they got a lot of they have other options. They have other opportunities, other options, different choices, or they have the illusion of choices. They might not have choices, but they might think they have choices. But this person is codependent. They have a lot of codependent energy. So with this person, it's your job to make them feel a certain sort of way. Like, it's your job. If you're in a relationship with them, then it's your job to fill the void that they have inside their heart. And nobody can do that. That's nobody else's job but ourselves. Like, nobody else has control over how we feel. We agree to feel a certain way. So this person definitely puts a lot of responsibility on other people or outside situations to make them feel a certain sort of way. They're like, it can't get any worse. It's kind of like they threw in the white towel, like it could only go up from here. This person could also be in, like, if they are codependent, they were probably dependent on other substances. They're like, usually people who are codependent have more, like, they're codependent in more than one way. It's not just codependent on a person. Like, this person was probably codependent on some sort of like outside substance as well. And they could be in recovery right now, because you do have the recovery, regeneration, and recovery. So this person might be involved in, like, AA meetings or fellowships, or maybe they go to Celebrate Recovery or something like that. But Yeah, they definitely have addictions and codependency tendencies. And they are planning for the future. You know, this person doesn't lack vision. Like they definitely do have plans for the future. And yeah, they're trying to get their demons under control. So this person is definitely trying to do the shadow work. They're doing the shadow work. But they still want to be free from the consequences of their choices, you know, and the high priestess. So intuitively they know that they fucked up, you know. Intuitively they know that you probably shouldn't give them another chance. Like they feel like they don't deserve another chance. All right, let's go on to the Leo collective. Leo. Leo. Hi, Leo. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you are watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom, chicken good, okay? Multi-pass. Let's see how this person really feels. How does this person really feel, Leo? What do we got for the Leo collective? My meow kitties. And I'm meow, meow, meow. Off to see the wizard. That's been in my head for like days. I work really hard on distracting myself from you. So this person might feel that um, like you are distracting them from their goals, like thinking about you, and like it might be starting to like show in their everyday life that like their head just really isn't in the present moment because they're constantly thinking about you, you know. And it says, please let me go, I need space, I cannot give you what you need. But in reality it's like this person can't give, they can't let you go. It's not that you can't let them go, they can't let you go either. So I feel like you guys are mirroring each other like that. You know, your way of life is so different than what I know. So you might have all kinds of a support circle, or you know, like a big group of friends or lots of family, you know, or you guys just have come from different religious backgrounds or different social classes, you know, like but your way of life is way different than what they are used to. You know, or maybe you're just super spiritual and they don't know nothing about that. They're like, what do you mean you talk to spirits and you listen to the stars? They're like, I don't understand that. Says, I wish we could talk this out. So they definitely want to talk to you. They definitely want to talk to you. They want to talk it through. I know I have a decision to make. It's in my face, you know. They're trying to distract themselves from thinking about you. It probably drives them crazy. It's like, why is it that as soon as I wake up in the morning, Leo is the first thing I think about, and Leo is the last thing I think about when I go to bed, and Leo is what I think about all day long, and like it's distracting them from their everyday life, you know. So they're kind of getting a little irritated with the fact that they can't let this go. Says, I'm at war with my inner demons, please stay away from now. This battleground is not a place for you. I mean, but who isn't at war with their inner demons? Says, I don't want to give you hope and promise something that I can't deliver. You know, so this person, I mean, the fact that they don't want to disappoint you, that shows that they do have consideration for how you feel. You know, they do have a soft spot in their heart for you, for sure. And it says, why do I feel this intense about you? Like I was saying, like this person wakes up thinking about you and goes to bed thinking about you. It's like you live in their mind 24/7, 365 days a week. Says, I'm fighting my feelings for you. They really don't want to feel this way. They don't want to be burdened with feeling this way. They're like, why? It's like they feel like it's a giant distraction, but they don't know how to let go of it. Says, I wish I had the courage to speak up for myself, you know. So this person might be really intimidated, especially if you have like a large support group. You know, they probably are worried about what it is that you've told your mama or your daddy or your best friend, you know, especially if like you guys are on a break right now. I make excuses because I don't want to love again. Boy, that's some cowardice ass shit. To not love is cowardly. So this person definitely lacks courage for sure. They probably lack confidence. says, I truly like you and I know there could be more between us, but this person is not, they're not confident. They're not confident in themselves, they're not confident in their abilities, they don't know their value. Like this person doesn't see their value. They think that you could do better. And they thought that it was going good. Thank you, Marie. They thought it was going good, until it fell apart. But they definitely want to touch that booty. All right. They want to touch that booty. They want to get physical. It says, I want to touch you and get physical. So this person definitely thinks about you sexually. Like they're very sexually attracted to you. They have a very sexual attraction to you. But they're scared of commitment. Like they want this, but they don't want this. It's like, I want it, but when it's convenient, if I don't have to do anything. As long as I don't have to be like courageous and, go after what I want, then I want it. And this is, I just want to be free. I am terrified of rejection. Like that's what I was talking about. Like this person definitely has some insecurities. Like they're very insecure. Even if they come off like they're the most confident person in the world, it's like they're just compensating for the fact that they actually really don't feel confident at all. And they didn't expect to have this type of feeling for you. They expected for it to just be like, all good, like just get over it. But they can't stop thinking about you. And it's driving this person crazy. It's driving them crazy that they can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, they're definitely attracted to you. They definitely feel some sort of way in their pants for sure. They get a little tingly in the lower regions. They've got feelings for you, but they're very intimidated. They're kind of shy. They're insecure for sure, which could be a total turnoff, especially for a Leo. Whoop, almost dropped them all. Let's see what the tarot has to say. And you could be wondering why they act weird. This person is definitely not a social person. You got the Hermit here, and they could be a little manipulative with the Magician in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. They could be born on the 9th. But yeah, this person could be a little bit manipulative, ungrateful. They lack confidence. There it is again, lack of confidence. So they aren't confident in their abilities. They aren't confident in the fact that like that they know their value. Like they don't know their value. But they do have they are pretty patient. Like they don't have a short temper. We got the Temperance in the upright. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. They could be born on the 14th. They are really patient. They've got they don't have they're not quick to get mad, But yeah, they got the dark side of wealth. So there's that manipulation again. That's that 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So this person could be intimidated by the lack of money that they have, or I ain't no man unless I got some land, they might be intimidated about their living situation. Like maybe they don't have the nicest house. Like they don't want to bring you over there because they're embarrassed by it, but they're embarrassed by something, either by the car that they drive, or, by the house that they live in. But they would like an open door of opportunity. They would like for you guys to get together and to celebrate. They've definitely thought of marriage, home, marriage, financial stability. But this person is they lack charisma. They lack confidence, and that's probably a super turnoff for you. They're trying to build their self-worth. They're trying not to base their self-worth off of material values, but I don't think they can help it. Something that was ingrained into them, something that was programmed into their way of being was the man is supposed to do this and the woman is supposed to do that. It's there's something about social norms that this person isn't very confident about. They feel like they're lacking. But they would like to work it out with you. They do have feelings for you. They could be super intuitive as well, or you could be super intuitive with the moon card here. But whatever's done in the dark is definitely going to come to light. Like you will find out whatever this person has been keeping secret from you. It will definitely be illuminated. But they have a lot of fear. That's fear, anxiety, subconscious pessimism. But they want family. They want what everybody wants, that happily ever after. But they have it that their idea is based on a perception that was programmed into them. Like they have this fantasy of what happily ever after is. They don't like reality all that much, and they have a lot of negative self-talk. This person is probably their own worst critic. But like I said, they don't know their own true value. They don't know, like they're insecure. This person is very intimidated by you, Leo. Especially like you're a Leo, so you're super charismatic, like you like to take charge. This person doesn't know how to handle that. All right, let's go on to the Virgo collective. VIRGO. Virgo. Hi, Virgo. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you are watching this video. Please remember to hit the little like button, subscribe, drop down, say hello. Hello. What up? How's it going? We're going to find out how they really feel. How do they really feel, Virgo? What are their true feelings? How do they really feel? What do we got for the Virgo collective? It says, I truly like you. Ooh. How can someone like you love someone like me? So they feel like they done won the lottery. Like if like you choosing them, they're like, I can't believe Virgo chose me. I can't believe Virgo chose me. Like they feel like really surprised and like happy that you have feelings for them, but they do feel a little bit insecure about that. They might feel like you have way better options out there, or they're really intimidated. This person might be really jealous. They might be really jealous. They would like for there to be an uptick in y'all's relationship. It says, I am thinking about you right now. This person is thinking about you constantly. Right now in this moment, they are thinking about you. And they're not sure how to feel about how they feel. They're like, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel this way? Like, why do I get all like mushy when I'm next to Virgo? Virgo makes me feel all like, like they get all like, they don't know what to do with their hands. Like they get all Twitter-pated and like, they don't know what to do with their hands. They might have a hard time like looking at you directly in the eyes. Like they get all blushy. They're not sure if they can be the person that you need them to be. And they feel like they might have treated you wrong, or they did something that was wrong. Says, the way I have treated you was wrong. Please don't put up with my behavior. And they know that they have a decision to make, especially if this person is like, him-hawing. They're not sure if they want to be in a commitment. They know that they've got to shit or get off the pot. But they try to fight their feelings for you. But I think it's because they don't want to seem like they're desperate. Like this person doesn't want you to feel like they're super desperate, And they're fighting their own demons. They have their own insecurities, their own battles that they're fighting. But this person is they get all Twitter-pated when they're around you. This is, I thought it would be over by now, but somehow I still feel the same way about you. So this person, even if you guys have been with each other for a long time, like they still get like butterflies in their stomach when you kiss them, or they still feel super attracted to you. But they don't want to hurt you either with their insecurities or with their jealousy or with their lack of confidence. This person doesn't want to come off desperate. They definitely don't want to come off desperate. Says, I used to be a player, but somehow you changed me. Did you turn a bad boy good or a bad girl good, Virgo? This person might have struggled with addictions in the past. You know, they might have been addicted to gambling or addicted to drinking, or have some sort of addictions that they are scared of you finding out about. You know, and if they've kept that from you, then they are sorry that they kept that from you. They're sorry that they kept that secret from you or kept that hidden from you. Like there's parts of this person that hides from you. Like they don't show you their true self. There's definitely parts of them that they hide. You know, and if you guys aren't in talking, like if you guys are in no contact, they absolutely want to talk to you. They absolutely want to come forward. Like they are super Twitter pated when it comes to you, Virgo. They get all butterflied, don't know what to do with their hands. Yeah, they definitely feel like they won the lottery. They're like, how could you choose me? You chose me. You know, and this person has no like baggage from the past. Like they've completed whatever karmic ties that they've had before. Like they have no exes that they're thinking about. You know, they might feel like it's over between you guys though, for those of you that are in separation. And there is a little bit of past resentment. You know, for those of you that are in separation with your person, there is some resentment there. Like they are holding on to a little bit of resentment, a little bit of anger. But I feel like they feel like you fulfill them, you know, which none of us are we're all whole all by ourselves. Like we don't need anybody to fulfill us, but there's something about you that makes this person feel like they are at home, like that they are fulfilled, that they are complete. You know, you complete me. But they do have a difficult time making decisions. You could be dealing with a Libra or an Aquarius, or Libra and Aquarius or Leo. We've got the 20th, the 19th, the 2nd, and the 21st here. So they know that they need to make a decision, but they have troubles making decisions. Like this person might be really super indecisive. They could be a little bit avoidant as well. Like they avoid conflict, which avoiding conflict is also like complacency at the same time. That's like not living truly authentic to yourself. When you are silent about what it is that you need or how it is that you feel, then when you become complacent, that also is not being true to you, you know. But this person definitely has a lot of love for you. They would like to make a love offer if you guys are in no contact. But this person feels like they met you for a specific reason. Like they feel like you guys were destined to meet each other, that you were part of like a fated encounter. Like they feel like there's no such thing as coincidence when it comes to you. And they have a lot of long-term goals. Like this person can see you in the long vision. Like when they visualize their future, you know, and they do like a vision board. It's like they always have you in their vision board. Like they can't imagine life without you. But they do feel like that's like something is awry. Like there is some sort of disharmony, some sort of misalignment, some sort of miscommunication, or there's like a like you guys might not speak the same love language all the time. So there is a little bit of a disconnect there. But they want it to be successful long term. That's family, you know, that's family, that's happy memories, reminiscing, innocence, joy, nostalgia. Like this person definitely has very fond memories with you. But they're not sure if they should throw in the white towel. It's like this person needs to make a decision and they're not very decisive. They have a hard time making decisions. You know, but they don't want the, like if there was a painful ending, they didn't want it to end. you know, but they kind of feel defeated. And they're trying to hold on. They're trying to have the strength to hold on, especially if there's been disharmony, or if there's like, if you guys are on a low point in your relationship or something. Like, they're trying to hold on to the faith that it'll be okay, that everything will work out, you know, that you guys will be back together, that there will be communication, that you guys will be able to work this out. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be born on the 8th. We've got the 10th. We've got Taurus. We've got Scorpio. We've got the 6th, the 9th, the 3rd, and the 1st. So yeah, this person has a lot of feelings for you, Virgo. But they do feel a sense of disharmony, of dissatisfaction, of misalignment, and they're trying to hold faith that everything will be all right, because they do feel like they won the lottery with you, and they're like, I can't believe Virgo chose me, you know? All right, let's go on to the Libra collective. Libra. Libra, Libra. Hi, Libra. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you are watching this video. Let's find out how this person really feels, all right? How do they really feel for Team Libra? We're going to deck switch here. How does this person really feel for Team Libra? Team Libra. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom, chicken good. Multi-pass. What do we got for Team Libra? How does this person really feel about Libra? You're a Libra rising? That's awesome. Ooh, this person has long-term intentions. So this person is probably building an entire future in their head with you. Like, they already have you guys old and, you know, sitting in the rocking chair. Like, look, there's an old couple over there crocheting or knitting. So they already have like long-term plans with you. Like forever kind of love. This is forever kind of love. They want to know if you cast a spell on them, though, because of how obsessed they are with you. It's like, have you ever been accused of that before? It's like, I've been accused of that, where somebody's like, oh, like, I can't believe I feel this way about you. What did you do? Put a love spell on me? And it's like, boy, please. You ain't putting no love spell on nobody. That's a bad idea. So this person is super obsessed with you. It's like you are their center of their world, you know? Like, the whole world revolves around you and what you guys are doing. They are in a transformation phase, though. You know, they are working on building, on becoming, changing, evolving. And there might be a lot of outside influence. It says too many cooks will ruin the stew. So there's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. There's definitely external influences. There's somebody that's in their ear trying to talk them out of it, or trying to tell them something. There's somebody in their ear for sure. But you are always on my mind. You are always on my mind. So this person thinks about you day and night. They might be they might be obsessive. There's a lot of obsessive energy here. So, I mean, that could be kind of bad sometimes. It just depends. But you do have the divine masculine, the emperor healing. So if you were wondering if this person is your divine counterpart, we do have the divine masculine here. Or they think that you're their divine masculine. You make me look deep within. So something about you makes this person look at themselves like they got to check themselves, you know? Something about your energy makes them have to stand up and be a better person. You know, and Libras are super diplomatic, you know? Like, we're pretty diplomatic in our approaches to things. So like, they feel like your presence just like commands respect in some way. You know, like when you walk into a room, it's like the whole energy shifts. But they might have lied to you. They might have lied to you about how much they feel for you. Says, I lied to you. It was easier than telling the truth. So this person might have lied about how much they feel about you, like how often they think about you, you know? Like they probably have to fight themselves. Like if you send them a message, it's like they have to fight themselves from responding right away or texting you 500 million times a day because, you know, they constantly think about you. They're definitely down for a hookup. Like if you're down for a booty call, this person's definitely down for a booty call. Like they are on tap, ready to rock and roll anytime. Like this person is on tap 24/7. Like they're just waiting for you to reach out to them or waiting for you to make that phone call. You know, they could be a runner though. You got runner here. So runs faster scared. It's like anytime that you try to approach them about how they feel, like they don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit how deeply they feel for you, how much they think about you. You know, they could have gone through some sort of separation or divorce before, or they're in the middle of a separation or divorce, but they're definitely on an ascension path. Like they're awakening to their true spirit, to their true higher being, you know, to their true self. This person is on an ascension path. And I think you are part of this ascension path. You're part of their, like, you're probably a catalyst for their growth. But yeah, what was I saying? Booty call? They're all about that booty. All right. They're definitely down for a booty call. Like they are on tap. This person is on tap 24/7. Like if you want it, they're there. They're right there. Like they'd be there in an instant. They would drop whatever they are doing to be there. Yeah, you got this person on tap. You know, and I'm feeling feelings that I have never felt before. So this person they've probably never felt this extreme about anyone before. Like they've probably never felt like they would be on tap for anyone before. But this person is on tap for you, Libra. Yeah. And they're definitely on a spiritual path, you know, spiritual awakening. Spirit speaks to me. They're being guided, you know. They're trying to be patient. They're trying not to look desperate. Like they feel like they look desperate. They could be at the tail end of their dark night of the soul, you know. And they're trying to stay out of your business. It's like I'm focusing on me right now. They're trying to stay out of your business. They're trying not to come off too desperate or too clingy. You know, like they don't want to scare you off, but anytime that you approach them, they like run. You know, they don't admit how much they truly feel about you or how much they care. You know, like they just don't want to they don't want to come off as desperate. But this person is on tap, Libra. 24/7. Let's see what the tarot has to say. They would probably try to act like they would try to keep their cool, you know, if you called them up and was like, hey, can we get together? You know, like you could, they'd probably like do that, you know, jumping up and down in the other room and then get on the phone and be like, well, let me check my schedule, you know, but on the inside, they're like jumping up and down, you know, like, yes, finally. But at the same time, they don't want to tell you how they truly feel. Yeah, they've got a lot of, like, this person is in a mental prison with how they feel. Like they feel like if you knew, then you would consider them weak, or it might scare you away. But yeah, this person will take action. Like they're action oriented. If you give them the green go, if green means go, they will go. If you told them to jump, they would say how high, you know. They're all about you, Libra. Queen of Wands. They're trying to maintain their courage and their confidence, you know, and act like they got all their shit together. You know, but this person does have some codependency issues or some dependency issues in general. Like they might be a little bit dependent on things outside of themselves. But they have long-term view. That was the first card that came out, long-term vision. When this person visualizes their future, like you are part of their visualization. And they don't want no drama. They ain't no drama. Like they are avoiding of any sort of conflict, any sort of drama whatsoever. Like they ain't about it. They would rather agree to disagree than to to fight any sort of useless battle, you know, and they want that family, you know, that's the family. They want to make memories, or they have a lot of memories with you. But they could be down for that sex. Make sure it's not a sex-based connection, because like I said, like this person's on tap. They definitely down for a booty call. All right, but maybe that this person like feels like sex equals love, you know, like they might not know what a true connection is, so they attach everything to a sexual connection. So be careful of being like super intimate with this person right away, because that might turn into a sex-based connection, and then what do you have when that like runs out, you know? So make sure that you build a solid foundation of friendship with this person. But yeah, this person is ready. They on tap. All right, let's go to Scorpio. 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 Hi, Scorpio. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you are watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Hi, Madeline. Welcome here. Welcome here. So, Scorpio, how does this person really feel? How does this person really feel? What do we got for Scorpio? Scorpio. What do we got? How do they really feel, Scorpio? I am terrified of rejection. They're terrified of rejection. And this is, I don't want you to hold on to me. Please don't wait for me. But is that because they're scared? Like they run faster scared? This person is kind of a depressed person. It's like they're depressed with their life. Like they might be going through some shit right now, you know, that they're like, they just have a bad attitude. You know, you can't have a bad day with a good attitude, and you can't have a good day with a bad attitude. And I think this person just kind of has a bad attitude right now. You know, they're probably like, whatever, Scorpio's going to leave me anyways, so I might as well just bounce on Scorpio. It's like this person is like one of those type of people that'll bounce on you before you could bounce on them. It says you deserve a better version of me. Yeah, this person doesn't seem like a very like happy-go-lucky person. They seem kind of like they're depressed in life. Like something about their life is depressing, you know, and they're protecting you from themselves. So maybe they just don't want to burden you with whatever they got going on, you know. Like this person kind of could feel like kind of like a downer, you know. Like when you talk to them, all they have is some sort of sob story or something about their life, or about like they're living in victimhood. That's for sure. They're living in the hood. They're living in the hood. All right, the victimhood. But they do feel drawn to you. It's like they have feelings for you. They feel a connection with you, and they don't understand it. They're like, I don't understand why I feel so deeply for Scorpio. You know, and they try to fight those feelings. They hold them back. But I feel like this person is just kind of like like they're depressed, you know? They're depressed and they feel like you're just going to leave them anyway, so it's like they're jaded, you know? They're like, whatever. Like they would rather bounce on you before you hurt them. It's like, I'm going to make sure that I'm in control of this hurt, you know, so that they don't get their heart ripped out. But they do have feelings for you, but they're insecure, they're depressed, they're kind of jaded. They might be super intuitive too, though. You got the High Priestess here. So intuitively, they know that you guys could have something successful. Yeah, with the family card again, with the family card. Like intuitively, they know, like they're I think they're, it's like, you know, when somebody's super grumpy and like somebody's all happy and they come around a grumpy person, it like irritates the crap out of a grumpy, like other people's happiness irritate the crap out of somebody who's super miserable or super grumpy or whatever. Like this person like is just kind of like in a grumpy, like they're like in a grumpy phase, you know. But intuitively, they know that life could be better, but they fight against it. They're like, oh, well, not for me, you know, not for me. So this person is like a reverse manifester. They're reverse manifesting right now. Like if they would just lay off the attitude, you know, life would be so much lighter. But it's like they're almost addicted to their bad feelings. You know, they're almost addicted to feeling bad or to feeling sorry for themselves or for other people feeling sorry for them. They would like to come forward, but and take some sort of leap of faith. They do have feelings, but at the same time, they're like, whatever, it's just going to fail anyways. You know, the judgment in reverse. It's a lot of self-doubt, lacking self-awareness, own worst critic. Like this person is really down on themselves. So if they're really down on themselves, they're just going to assume that everybody else feels the same way about them that they feel about themselves. You know, so they don't see themselves through the eyes of other people. But you do have the Lovers card here, so they definitely feel a strong connection to you. And they've probably had their heart ripped out before, so they're definitely like quick to jump ship before the ship capsizes, you know? Like this person would rather jump ship than let it get capsized because they don't feel like they have any sort of control over that, especially with a connection that feels this intense. Like this person feels super intense, but they don't feel like they feel like it's just another setup, you know what I mean? Like, oh, the universe is just setting me up to get my heart broken, you know? Like they feel like it's unfair that they feel this way about you, that they could feel so strongly about you, but then feel so like pessimistic about it at the same time. Like they think that it's unfair. You know, why would the universe bring me this connection, you know, when the universe is just trying to rip my heart out again? You know, like they just have a very pessimistic, like jaded attitude towards the idea of being in a relationship, you know. But this person definitely lives in the hood, man. They live in the hood. They a streetwalker. They're trying to make plans for the future, but it's like the future that they plan is like for it to all fall apart. It's like they're planning for it to all fall apart before it even starts. So they are definitely reverse manifesting, but then they're like, well, why does everything keep falling apart? And it's like, but you planned for it to fall apart, you know? And it's almost so they can say, I told you so. Like, oh, I told you so. I told you you were going to leave. I told you you wouldn't stay. I told you were going to, you know, do this or X, Y, and Z. But it's like, did you manifest that? Or, like, what's up here? But this person definitely does a lot of reverse manifesting. And they make a lot of impulsive decisions. Like, they're very impulsive. The Knight of Swords. They're over emotional. Super overly emotional. You got the Seven of Swords in reverse. So, I mean, they're not trying to be shady. They're not trying to be shady. They might have a shady past, but they definitely keep secrets. They keep secrets. You probably don't want to know everything that this person is thinking anyways. You'd probably be like, oh, really? This again? Yeah, the Devil card. This person is they have a very, very closed mind. Okay, they're very closed-minded. And they're chained to their beliefs. They're chained to that depression. They're chained to being in that victimhood mentality. They might be very sexually, like they might be promiscuous in ways, or they might have had a promiscuous past, you know, but they very much are like, oh, well, people just use me anyways. You know, this person's very jaded, codependent, jaded. And they don't know how to release it. They don't know how to release that fear. They don't know how to create a better life for themselves. They don't know how to change their internal dialogue. You know, that's mostly this person's problem, is their internal dialogue. Like they catastrophize everything. You know, it's over before it ever even starts, so it never even has a chance to lift off the ground because they've already catastrophized it. Like, you could say hi to this person and they've already gone through the whole spiel of y'all getting together, y'all breaking up, how ugly it's going to be, like losing all their stuff, like them crying on the floor, you know what I mean? Like in their head, that happens in a split second. So to them, it's over before it ever even starts. All right, let's go on to the Sagittarius collective. Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you're watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me, okay? Big bada boom, chicken good, multi-pass. Sagittarius. You're very welcome, Madeline. Thank you for the feedback. Sagittarius. How does this person really feel, Sagittarius? How do they really feel? Aw, says when I'm in your arms, I'm home again. So this person feels like you are home to them, but they're fighting it. Nope. I don't feel like that. They're like, no, I don't feel like that towards Sagittarius, but they're like, oh, Sagittarius is a home. And they're like, no, I don't feel like that with Sagittarius, but you guys definitely have a soul contract. All right. You guys are definitely part of each other's lives for a reason. But they might be trying to drink away the idea of you. Like they have some codependencies, longing, addictive behavior. So this person might have a little bit too much to drink, you know, trying to find the answers at the bottom of a bottle or something, or they need liquid courage in order to talk to you, or like maybe you guys only get along whenever there's like some sort of party going on. But it says, I'm feeling things that I've never felt before. Like they need time to process. Like I said, they're like, oh, Sagittarius feels like home, but they're like, no, I'm my own home. Nobody else is home for me. Like I'm home. You know, it's like they're fighting their feelings for you. They're fighting the intensity of the feelings that they have for you. Because they feel they feel a super intense connection, you know, and they're just trying to do them. They're like, I'm focusing on me right now. They're like, why am I thinking about Sagittarius? Because Sagittarius feels like home. No, Sagittarius doesn't feel like home. I'm home. You know? And this says, every song I think about, every love song reminds me of you. Aw, I like it when people talk in music. Like music is a universal language. No matter where you are in the world, no matter what language you speak, if you play somebody a happy song, they'll point to a happy face. If you play somebody a sad song, they'll point to a sad face. You know, music is a universal language. So they might try to talk to you, like they might try to express how they feel about you through music, like the things that they can't say out loud, you know. They might try to send you a little song here and there, like, oh, this reminded me of you today, or I heard this song and it reminded me of you. Like if they send you music, definitely listen to the lyrics, because they're trying to talk to you without actually saying it, you know. But there definitely does need to be a big talk. Like you got big talk here, you know. It's time to have that talk. That, like, it might be tough, you know. Sometimes expressing emotions, you know, is super scary, but it's definitely time for you guys to have a talk. And they might have had people in their ear with too many cooks spoil the stew. So there might have been somebody in their ear, you know, and they definitely have some trigger. Like you trigger them. All right. But any real good soul connection is going to bring out triggers in you. It's part of the soul contract, is so that we can bring those triggers to the surface, so that we can become aware of them. Like, oh wow, I didn't know that I would react like that. You know, so there's definitely something that happens with you guys that triggers this person, and it's supposed to, so that they can work through their triggers, you know. And they are seeking higher knowledge. Like they might be getting tarot readings on you, or, you know, asking their guides, or, you know, just in general, like trying to feel intuitively like what this connection is. I think they're kind of confused by this connection because they're fighting it, but it's definitely been a wake-up call for them with 1111. Sanctioned ascension. But they know that you're the one. They're like, Like I said, Sagittarius feels like home, but then they're like, no, no, no. Sagittarius doesn't feel like home. Nobody feels like home. But you guys definitely have a soul contract with each other. This person is very much trying to fight their feelings for you. And they're worried about what people will say, you know, especially if you guys have been on and off or whatever. Like if you guys have been on and off, then they're wondering what it is that you've like what you've said to your friends about them, or they're worried about like what their friends will say about you guys getting back together, especially if like you guys have gone through a breakup. You know, they're like, okay, well, what did they say about me? You know, what did they say to their friends and their family about me? Like, what am I going to go? I'm going to have to, you know, hold my head up high, you know, because it seems like a lot of times when people get into a breakup, like, whew, they be spilling all kinds of beans about what the other person was doing, man. And then they end up right back together. And it's like the person that had to listen to all these secrets about this person has to like sit there and like smile and nod, like, yeah, I know that last week you went and did this and this and this, you know, but now here y'all are, you know. So be careful of that. If you break up with somebody, don't go trash talking them just so you can end up right back with them, you know, the next week. That shit ain't cool. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. I've never understood that. Like, there's like people that they're like, oh, here comes this asshole, you know, and they're talking about their man. Like, what the fuck? Like, why are you even with him if you think he's a fucking asshole? Like, and you like fight to be with this person? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to be with somebody that I feel that way about. Like, if my man comes in and I'm like, ugh, you know, why the fuck would you want to be with somebody like that? I sure as hell don't. If I'm gonna be with somebody, I want to make sure that I'm like, damn, here come my man, you know, like hell yeah. Like I don't understand people that stay and fight to be in relationships that like they can't stand the person anyways. It's like, what's the point? Continuation from previous lives, right? Ready, round 2, fight. Round 45, fight. So yeah, this person might have a short temper with the temperance in the reverse. They might have a short temper. They're kind of impatient. You know, there's that overindulgence, the alcohol addiction. Like they might try to drink away their problems, but like that shit don't solve nothing. But they definitely don't want it to be over. They don't feel like it's over. You know, they feel like nah, it ain't over. You guys definitely have some unfinished business for sure. Thanks, Siva. And you got the justice card in the upright. So they definitely want to, you know, come correct or make apologies, or, you know, they want to do the right thing. They want things to be right. They want things to be fair. You know, they want things to be just. You could be dealing with a Libra. We got Scorpio, we got Sagittarius here. They could be born on the 11th or the 14th or the 13th. But you got the shade card. What the hell? This person act shady before? They a player or what? Or were they a player before? They trying to pull the wool over your eyes? There's definitely something deceptive in this person's energy. Could be an Aquarius. Could be born on the 7th. But you do have the Lovers here. I think this person is just fighting their feelings for you. They're fighting this connection. They're fighting it tooth and nail. They're like, nah, I don't feel that way. You know? I don't love Sagittarius like that. But meanwhile, you can't hide from the universe. You can tell whoever whatever you want to tell, but universe knows always. So this person is in denial. They're in denial about how they feel for you. They're in denial about the fact that they feel as strongly as they do, and that they feel this connection. So this might be a runner dynamic. The Judgment in the reverse, yeah. So they're a little bit insecure, kind of intimidated. They're intimidated by this connection, but they definitely feel a very strong connection to you, but they're fighting it tooth and nail. They refuse to admit how they feel. All right, Let's go on to Capricorn. Hi, Madison. Right? People like to eat popcorn. I mean, that's why there's so many drama TV reality shows out there. Like, the human race loves drama, man. That's why Jerry Springer was so popular. Like, what? Yeah, keep your business private for sure. I'm sure all of us have been guilty of it. You know, like I've been guilty of being like, fuck that, fuck him. You know, I never want to be with him again. And then like next week, you know, I'm over there all kissy face and shit. Like, what the fuck? The fuck was wrong with me? Right? Makes you feel bad. Makes you feel a little less like you ain't got all that drama. You're like, damn, I thought I had it bad. These motherfuckers. True that. Puts things in perspective for sure. All right, Capricorn. Fireworks. I don't know who's still blowing off fireworks. All right. Hi, Capricorn. Let me put your timestamp. Hi, Capricorn. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on and whatever time you are watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me, okay? Big bada boom, chicken good, multi-pass. Capricorn, how does this person really feel for Capricorn? Oh, the Bronco game? I didn't know football was going. Football. That makes sense. Capricorn, how does this person really feel? I have Capricorn rising. I am a Libra sun, Capricorn rising, Sagittarius moon, and Scorpio Venus. Capricorn, what do we got for the goats? I never thought it would hurt this much. So they thought that they'd just be over it. It's crazy, but I think I'm into you. They thought that they were just going to make a clean getaway and not have to think about you, not have to reminisce, especially like, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but usually like if a man and a woman break up, right, the woman is all super sad for the first couple of months, and then the dude's out partying and having a good time, and then like 3 months later the girl is out partying and having a good time, and then the dude's all super sad reminiscing, right? So this person, it probably took a while for it to hit this person, like, oh shit, the fuck did I do? You know, like Capricorn's really gone. They definitely want to, like, they're all about that booty though, that booty call. They're down for you to lay that pipe. They're down for you to lay the pipe or to have that kung fu GI Joe grip. You know, they like what you do with your mouth for sure. They're like, you got a pretty mouth. But they didn't think that, they thought that they were just going to get a clean getaway, you know, and they make excuses because they don't want to love again. Boom, boom. So this person thought that they were going to get a clean getaway, that it was just going to be easy, you know, and then like a little while later, they're like, wait a second. What happened? What did I do? How come Capricorn's out there having the time of their life and I'm in here crying in my beer and shit? This says, battle is all I know. It's hard for me to put down my sword and choose my heart instead. So this person might also be used to like being in toxic relationships where it's like, why aren't you jealous? How come you ain't trying to fight with me over this person? You know, you don't love me? Like, you ain't trying to look through my phone? Like, you're not worried about that? You know, like, this person might only has been in toxic relationships. So they're like, wait a second, like a healthy relationship, like somebody that's not all jealous or controlling, or, you know, do you actually care? Like, is that real? You know? Yeah, there's all kinds of fireworks going on. But they're super drawn to you. They're like, it doesn't make sense. I thought it'd just be a clean getaway. I thought that I would just be gone and go about my business, you know? But they're over there crying in their beer about it. I think it took some months for this person to actually feel this way, you know? It's like once the reality hit that, like, wait. It says, if I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. Well, none of us can go back and change any of the past, but we can always write a new future. You know, we're always free to make our choices, but none of us are free from the consequences of our choices. And I think this person is facing the consequences of their choices. You know, and your life is way different than from what I know. So you guys might have a different type of social upbringing or social status, or, you know, just with your families or your religious beliefs. Yeah, they definitely want to change things. If they could wave some magic wand and change things back to the way that they were, or go back in time and not have this separation, or not do what they did, it's like, but they done made their choice. You know, they didn't think that their choice was going to affect them the way that it has affected them. You know, because like now it's 3 months later or 6 months later, and now they're feeling it. You know, when I'm sure you felt it right away, like it hurt you right away, and this person was like, whatever, deuces, you know, and now they're like, wait a second, now they can't get you off their mind. You know, they're like, well, maybe Capricorn will let me hit it. You know, maybe I'll smooth my way back in that way, like we could just be friends with benefits or something. But this person definitely feels this loss right now. Yeah, I thought I would be over it by now, but I somehow still feel the same about you. They really did. That's twice the same type of card came out. This person really thought that they were just going to go about their business and, you know, not have any sort of remorse or regret, and like that they would be happy with whatever this decision was. And they have come to find out that they didn't know what they had until it was gone. And it's probably too late now. Too late now. You done made your bed. Now go lay in it. See what the tarot has to say. You know, it's like, you can't come back to me. Like, now you got all these spiritual STDs and shit. Like, who knows what you've been out there doing, having party and doing whatever, you know? Like, you can come bring all these spiritual freaking STDs into my house? I don't think so. Yeah, so they're trying to move on. They're trying to forget. They can't, though. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. They could be born on the 6th. They probably come at you sideways. Like, they project a lot of their anger at you because they don't know, they don't want to take accountability and put the blame on themselves, so it's just easier for them to be angry at you rather than being sad. So if this person acts like you're the bad guy, or that you're the one in the wrong or whatever, they're projecting that onto you because they would rather feel angry than be mad about it, you know, or be sad about it. Hi, Dan. But this person is really super sad, but they're acting like they're angry. They do have a really strong connection to you. They feel a really super, super intense, like, magnetic attraction to you. They can't let it go. They're like, I thought it'd be over. I thought that I'd just be all poof and be gone. But no, you know, they're trying to get over you. They've tried to replace you, but they can't. They can't replace you in their mind. They can't replace you. Like, they can't, there's no replacement for you. There is only one you. You could be dealing with a Gemini, could be born on the 6th, or you got Cancer here as well. But yeah, this person thought that they'd just be able to go on about their business. They're trying to keep themselves from reaching out. Like, they're holding back a lot. They're fighting that urge. Like, they want to reach out and touch you. You know, they want some sort of new beginning with you, but they're acting cold. They act like they don't care, but that's just a front. They're acting that way because they feel like they could gaslight themselves into feeling like they actually don't care. But in reality, they really do care. They're just trying to trick themselves, you know? And we got 2 Aquarius cards here, so you could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius. So they're probably just investing their time into their business or their work, but they think that, you know, that wheel is going to turn. That wheel in the sky is going to turn. They think that luck will be on their sides. Like, maybe they'll get lucky. Like, maybe they'll catch you on the right moment and they'll get lucky, and you guys can, you know, rekindle this relationship or whatever, you know. But there's definitely there's definitely a soul tie there. There is definitely a karmic contract with this person. All right, let's go on to Aquarius. Aquarius. Barbecue at Dairy Queen. Do my favorite Dairy Queen, like if you know the cherry dip, like how you could get like ice cream cones and they have the cherry dip. I like doing blizzards with the cherry dip and Oreo cookies. That shit is so good. Aquarius. Hi, Platinum. Welcome here. All right, Aquarius. Welcome here, welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you are watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on the way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. All right, multipass, chicken good. So let's see, how do they really feel, Aquarius? How does this person really feel? Frozen hot chocolate? I don't really like chocolate. Like, I'm a weirdo. I don't really like chocolate. Everybody's like, what? You don't like chocolate? Nope. Like, I could take a bite off of a chocolate bar and be good for months, you know? Like, I don't like chocolate cake. I don't like chocolate ice cream. Like, I could eat a little bit of chocolate every once in a while and it's all right, but chocolate milk and hot cocoa, I'm down for that. Aquarius. How does this person really feel about Aquarius? So you can't bring me down. You can't bring me down. You wouldn't know what crazy was if Charles Manson was eating Fruit Loops off your front porch. It says boundaries needed. So either you have put up strong boundaries or this person has put up strong boundaries against you. And they definitely, like, there's something about this connection that triggers the hell out of them. Either maybe it's the fact that you put up strong boundaries, you know? They're like, a boundary? I'm sorry, but your boundaries are triggering to me. It's like, well, good. That means you have something to work on. So this person definitely has some trauma responses that they need to work on. They're like, I feel triggered, but they do think that you're the one for them. And maybe that's why they feel so triggered and why they're trying to set some boundaries. They're like, oh shit. Okay. Like, here we go with this. Like, I know you're the one for me, even if I can't express it. So they're like, oh no, if you're the one for me, I'm going to put that boundary up. Dan. But they want to come back. There's like a reunion energy. So if this is somebody that you've dealt with before, they're planning a comeback. They're planning to come back. They think that you're the only one for them. They're in the ascension process, right? So this person is on an awakening path. They're clearing out their karma, which that's not a bad thing. Like, when somebody comes to you, you want them to be clear of all that shit. Like, go take care of your business. You know what I mean? Like, go do what you need to do. Like, get yourself right. Like, take care of your unfinished business, and then you could come back. But until then, like, we're going to set these boundaries up, right? And they feel like you're home. You're home to them. When I'm in your arms, I'm home again. So this person definitely feels, they definitely have feels for you. All right. They might be trying to not admit it. They might be trying to hide from it because it says no, no, no. But that's probably just because they're scared of how intense they feel for you. They're like, oh no. Like, they feel like, you know, like when you're going up a roller coaster and like each click, your stomach starts getting a little bit, or like when you're on that, like, those rides where they go straight up in the air, you know, and you're waiting at the top of that, just waiting for it to drop. It's like this person like gets that feeling in their stomach and they're like, oh no. I'm glad to have you here, Dan. You know, they know that they have to come in and have this talk with you. They know that there needs to be a talk about how they feel, you know, but when you mention the word feelings, they might have like it like enacts a gag reflex or something. Like, this person doesn't like to talk about their feelings. They're like, feelings, you know. Like they try to pretend like they don't have none, or that they, like having feelings to them might make them feel like they're inferior, or somehow that makes them weak, when in all actuality it's the complete opposite. Like people that are vulnerable and actually express their feelings, that shows true strength, true courage, like that takes a huge amount of cojones to be vulnerable with people. So like we've been programmed and we have it all backwards, like especially for the like older male generation. Like the older male generations have been programmed that feelings make you weak. It's like, what are you, a girl? Like men aren't taught how to be men, they're taught how to not be women, which that's super unfair. So this person might repress a lot of how they feel because they were trained that feelings makes them weak, so they're running from it. And they might have somebody in their ear. There's definitely some sort of external influence that's like in their ear, and that could just be the programming. Like they hear that voice in their head, like, oh, you ain't no man unless you got land. Oh, what are you, a girl? Don't cry. What are you, a girl? Like, you have feelings. Are you a girl? Like, don't be a girl, So they probably have that going on in their head. And it could have been from like somebody that raised them, like whatever voice they have in their head speaks to them pretty loudly. That programming is very deep wired into their subconscious, even if they're not aware of it. So this person is avoiding feeling, and they might have a little bit too much to drink. They might need a little bit of liquid courage to come forward, but that sucks. Like, have you ever been with somebody where it's like, you guys have a great time as long as you're partying? Like if you guys are out at the bar, drinking, throwing beers down, singing karaoke, and like you make out, have these hot make out sessions, and then you wake up the next day and like it just ain't the same, because it was all that liquid courage. It was all that external influence going on. And it's like, then you don't even like, you're all awkward around each other when you're sober. That shit sucks. But they're definitely down for a booty call. Like this person is definitely down for a booty call. They might think you have a purty mouth. Like, damn, you got a purty mouth. I like what you do with your mouth. This person's definitely sexually attracted to you. I think they're attracted to you all the way around, but they're scared of feelings. Like they have this idea that if they express their feelings, then that makes them somehow not strong, And they're lying to you about how they feel. They're holding that back because it's easier than telling you the truth. This person might have been in a commitment too. Like they might have been, either they were in a commitment before when you guys first found each other, or they're committed now, and that's why they're so like confused about their feelings, especially if they're already in a relationship. Because if they're already in a relationship and they have these deep emotions for you, then that's probably confusing as hell. They're like, well, now what do I do? Do I leave this relationship with this person to go after my heart's true desire? It's like, but if you're in a relationship and you start having feelings for someone else, then you like, that's obviously not the person you're supposed to be with, but a lot of people have a hard time following their own true north, following their heart's true desire. And you're definitely a catalyst for their spiritual awakening. Even if this person tells you that they're in a shitty relationship, like I don't know how many times I've heard that before, like, oh, it's okay that I'm cheating because my partner is shitty. Well, if your partner is so fucking shitty, then leave them. Oh, well, it's complicated. No, it's not. It's not that complicated. What's complicated is what you're doing here. And if they will cheat with you, they will 100% cheat on you. All right. So that's a huge red flag, especially if somebody's already committed. I don't care how tingly in the pants they are. Thank you for your input. I appreciate that. Yeah, they're like, yes, 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 no, no, no. Yes, 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 no, no, no. Like they're very conflicted inside of themselves. Yes, 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 no, no, no. Like, yeah, 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 wait. Like, hurry up and wait. Hi, occupied. Yeah, this person is very much a hurry up and wait kind of person. And they're conflicted in their feelings. And ain't nobody got no time for that. Let's get you the tarot. Right? Like, wish them healing and conscious understanding. You know? Like, I ain't got no hate for nobody. You know, just because somebody falls out from my circle or whatever, it's like I don't ever wish anybody ill, you know? Like, even if I was truly in love with somebody and they didn't love me, I still would want them to be happy like that. I'd still want to see them glow and be happy, even if it's not with me. We have a tendency, like, if somebody doesn't love us and they love somebody else, then we hate that person that they love. You know, and it's like, how are we going to hate somebody that who we love loves, you know? It's like, I hope you're happy, even if it's not with me, you know? Like, if we're only happy for them if they choose us, then do we really love them? You know, do we really want what's best for them? Do we really have whatever their heart's desire is? Is that true? They got the strength in reverse, so they ain't got the cojones. They lack the cojones or the chesticles to be what they need to make the decision that they need to make, you know? They are stuck in some sort of attachment. Like, they've got they're chained to their beliefs, or they're chained to a situation. They might be chained to a toxic partnership, you know, but they're definitely chained. But that chain is just an illusion. Like, they're not stuck anywhere, but they might tell you that they're stuck, you know, or they have some sort of addictive personality. They have addiction issues. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, this person doesn't know how to break free and to be true to themselves. You know, they're lacking that self-love. They have a lot of insecurity. They're addicted to their comfort, you know, to being complacent, to being in their comfort zone. They lack the cojones that they need to make the decision for themselves. Not even the decision for you, to make the decision for themselves. It's like they want somebody to tell them what to do. Even though they act like they wear the pants in whatever relationship, they still they very much rely on outside sources for their validation, to feel whole, to feel correct. You know, and they would take an opportunity. If you told them that if they felt like they could get away with it, they would go. They would take that opportunity. So this person lacks the cojones to be true to themselves. All right. And we ain't got no time for that. Let's go to Pisces. If somebody can't be true to themselves, they sure as fuck can't be true to me, you know? That takes a whole lot of accountability, and some people aren't they don't have the capacity to have that much accountability. So, I mean, you can't hate them for it, but you also deserve better than that. All right, let's go on to Pisces. Hi, Pisces. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you are watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom, chicken good, multi-pass. All right, let's see how this person really feels. What's going on? What's going on for Pisces and the person? Yeah, emotional immaturity, no emotional accountability, right? Emotional accountability, like being emotionally intelligent and like following your true north. It sounds cliche, it sounds easy to do, you know, unless it comes to hard decisions like that, like really following your own heart's truth, you know. A lot of people don't have the balls to do it. Pisces. Sorry, Pisces. They would rather stay complacent in a place that they're miserable and just get side pieces on the side, you know, instead of like making the decision for themselves to do what they need to do. Or they'll try to act like an asshole to get somebody to break up with them so that they're not the bad guy. But in the meantime, they're the bad guy anyways, you know? It's like, just be upfront and honest. Like, punch me in the face with a lie, but don't ever kiss me, or punch me in the face with the truth, but don't ever kiss me with a lie, you know? Pisces. How does this person really feel? Pisces. It says, I cannot choose you. I don't want you to hold on to me. Please don't wait for me. So they can't choose you. Why? They're choosing themselves. I used to be a playa. So do they have a little bit of playa tendencies? It's like, I used to be a playa, but somehow you changed me. That's kind of sus. That's a little bit suspicious. I don't know why we all want the bad boy to be good just for us, you know? Like, we all want to feel like we're special. Like, nah, he won't do that to me, or she won't do that to me. You know, even though you've seen them do all this bullshit to all these other people, you know, they're like, nah, you won't do that to me. You know, I want, like they changed just for me, you know? This person you might have turned a hoe into a housewife, you know, or vice versa. Like, somehow or another, they want to stop playing their games, but it might be a little bit too late, you know? It might be a little bit too late. It's like, now that you're gone, I know that I want what I want. They might be trying to, you know, come at you with the whole world, you know, like trying to offer you the world. You know, no, I've changed. I swear I've changed. You know, and they know that they have to make a decision. It's like, okay, do I go with stability, or do I go with just being a player? And they're having a hard time choosing between if they should just play the field, or if they should act right, grow up, act right. You know, and I don't think this person, they don't want to embarrass themselves in front of you. I think it's too late for that. Too late. They're already, it's already embarrassing. Huh, Pisces? They've already done embarrassed themselves, you know? And I don't expect you to forgive me. Like, forgiving is one thing. Forgiveness isn't about them. Forgiveness is about you, so you can move on. But don't forget, you know, don't forget. Don't forget what this person was doing, what they chose to do. Because a person like you don't cheat on accident. All right. There's no such thing as, oops, I accidentally slipped, and, you know, like, no, you don't cheat on accident. You don't accidentally cheat on somebody. That is a conscious decision. Doesn't matter how drunk you are. You know, people will use that as an excuse. Like, oh, I was drunk. Like, no, that just gave you an excuse to go fuck up, you know? Like, so what? Now every time that you're drunk, you're going to have this excuse to go and do whatever it is that you want to do? Like, nah. Like, not only did they embarrass themselves, like, it's embarrassing for you too. It's like, how dare you? You know, I feel triggered. Yeah, they better feel triggered. Triggers are not your responsibility. Triggers are there to help us learn where we need to heal, what we need to work on. So if somebody feels triggered by something, especially if it's a truth that you told them, like, the truth is just the truth. If you are offended by it or not, that's on you. You know what I mean? Like, and if the shoe fits, then that was probably your shoe. But most of the time, people are just saying stuff and they're not even directing it at somebody, and somebody will take offense to it, you know? And it's like, okay, well, that's obviously something that you need to work on. Like, you need to look at yourself and figure out why you're so triggered by that situation, you know, or by whatever this person said. But they're triggered by something with you, but they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed of their behavior, you know, and they thought that they would just, like, get over you. Capricorn had kind of the same vibe here. They thought that they would just, like, poof, be gone, you know what I mean, and not think about it again. And they probably were all right for the first, like, couple of weeks or month, you know, and then they realized, like, wait a second, like, wait, hold up, wait, you know, like the guy on the edge of the cliff. I need to tell you something. It's like, no, boy, bye, you know, boy, bye. Hi, Doris. Thank you. Says, you deserve a better version of me. I think everybody deserves a better version of this person. Like, this person deserves a better version of this person, you know? Like, if they're embarrassing you, then I can only imagine how embarrassing it is to be them, you know? But they probably don't look at it like that. They feel attracted to you. They're probably very sexually attracted to you. You know, this person might even even think that love is sex or sex is love. You know, like there's a lot of people that don't know how to form that really solid, tight, emotional type of bond with people. Like all they know are sexual relationships. You know, all they know is hit it and quit it, or you know, like all they know is that sort of intimacy. They don't know what real true intimacy is. Like they only know the sexual form of intimacy. You know, this is, I am protecting you from myself. But it's too late. Like this person already done acted a fool. They already made the choices that they needed to make. You know, I've had somebody do that to me before. You know, they protected me from them. Like they actually truly had feelings for me and had love for me, and they knew that they were no good. You know, and I tried to fight it and fight it and fight it. You know, he told me straight up, like, I'm no good for you. You know, and he pushed me to the point where like we had to, like, we broke up. You know, and I kept trying and trying and trying, and he kept putting, you know, and come to find out, like, I'm lucky that he protected me from him. And it's because he actually like truly respected me and valued me, that he knew how fucked up he was, you know, and like what he was capable of, and he didn't want to put me through any of that. So at that time I didn't understand it at all. I fought it and fought it and fought it. But now that I can see it from an outside perspective, I'm like, wow, like you really did care because you didn't want to hurt me. That's why you left, you know, because he knew that he was going to fuck, like I can't even describe like how insane that could have gotten. But hi, Tanya. So yeah, if this person says that they're protecting you from themselves, believe it. All right. There are some people out there that don't know how to love correctly at all, and there is no fixing them. You can't save them. All right. Like you can't save them. So if somebody is like, hey, like I'm protecting you from me, like I'm no good for you, like listen to them. Okay, don't fight that. Like don't act like you can change them and be part of some construction crew, especially if you know this person has player tendencies before. All right, like they're actually doing you a service by telling you the truth. Like they're being straight up with you, like, I'm gonna hurt you, you know. And then we have a tendency to be like, no, you know, like you're just hurting me now, like you're trying to leave me, so that's hurting me. And like reality is no, you have no idea how bad it could get if you stay with a person like this. So they do actually have, like, they respect you enough to not do that to you. And it might, like, you might not see it right now, but trust and believe, if they tell you that they're no good for you, they're no good for you. You know, and they're fighting their feelings for you. Like, it's not that they don't have feelings for you. It's because they do care about you, that they don't, they know that they're no good for you. It's because they have enough respect for you to walk away, because they know what kind of demons they got going on. What's up, Tanya? If you haven't checked out my girl Tanya, go check out Tarot Vibes. Tanya's got a great sense of humor, and she is a wonderful reader. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Yeah, they're trying to close the door on this. They're trying to close the door on that. You know. Like, they think that you're too good for them. You're too good for their disruptive behavior. Like, they know what they're capable of, and they don't want to put you through that. They want you to be independent. You know, they want to maintain their independence. They want to close that door out. Like, they don't want to hurt you any more than they've already hurt you. You know, this person is extremely manipulative. Like, I don't think you've seen the dark side of this person. This person has a really dark side to them that they don't want to introduce you to. So they're actually doing you a favor, you know, by taking that cup of love away, by not investing in this relationship any further. You know, they've already done the damage that they've done. Yeah, and the Magician in reverse, they've already done enough damage to you. They're not trying to cause any more damage to you. Yeah, believe it. Believe it. When they tell you that they ain't good for you, all right, don't try to ignore it, man. They're telling you straight up. And a lot of times we will try to fight that and fight that and fight that. You know, we think that they're lying, you know, and it's like, no, man, there are some people that are like, I can't even tell you what kind of shit these people be doing in real life with the people that they stay with. The people that they choose to be with are usually super submissive, will do whatever they want to do. You know, like, you're not a super submissive person. You're not going to put up with their shit. All right. And they have respect for that. They have enough respect for you to try to end it, but don't go try fighting this connection with them, because they've ended it for a reason. They've already done enough damage to you, and they have enough respect to know that they're no good for you. So believe it. All right. All right. That was kind of a rough one. Oh, you could be dealing with a Libra. We got Libra. We've got Leo. They could be born on the 3rd, on the 1st, on the 6th, the 7th. We got the 1st again, the 9th, the 7th again, the 10th, or the 4th. We got Virgo, Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus on the board here, and Libra. Yeah, that's a pretty clear indication. Like, you hear somebody tell you to run, like, it don't matter where it comes from. Like, if I hear run, I'm running. Trying to protect you, right? That's protection. Yeah, good for you, V-Dub. Like, it takes a whole lot of strength, man. Like, boy, I've been through some ish. I have been through some pretty interesting situations for sure. And it's crazy, like, the things that I like tried to go back to, you know, the things that I wanted, I thought I wanted. And like, man, I'm so thankful that, like, I am out of that mindset, that I've healed that part of myself, because whoo. Yeah, no, I'm not going to go into it, but yeah, like, there are some pretty dark people out there. There are some pretty dark people that like to do some really, really dark shit to people. And they choose people based off of, like, their submissiveness. You know, like, how submissive are you? Are you going to stand in the corner while I degrade you and film you? You know what I mean? Like, there's some really sick fucking people out there. So if somebody tells you that they're not good for you, all right, that means that they have enough respect. As much as it hurts and you want to be with them, and, like, you have this connection with them or whatever, like, as much as it hurts, they're doing you a service by staying away from you. All right, because it can get bad, man. It can get bad. And people like that choose people, like, they choose people very specifically. All right. And they usually choose people that do not know how to stand up for themselves, that will just take their shit over and over again. All right. So if somebody tells you that they're no good for you, believe them. I've heard and I've seen pretty some pretty dark shit. I mean, but at the same time, those people are also letting that happen, you know, like, that to them, that's like some sort of love or something. And to each their own, okay, whatever, you know. But there are some situations that, like, I feel sorry for the people that they're with now. Like, as much as I wanted them when I thought I wanted them, like, whoo, yeah, like, I wasn't gonna put up with that kind of shit, you know. So they went and picked somebody that would, and there was no changing them, you know. Suicidal for life, right? You can't bring me down. You can't bring me down. That's like my mantra. Like, that song is on repeat. Thank you so much. So before we get off of here, I just want to send a little bit of love out to the ley lines of the planet, man. This planet can use all the love that it needs. So we're going to take a moment of silence to just push love from our heart out into the ley lines, right? Like a heartbeat. Much love, everybody. I love you guys so much. And until next time, be good to yourself and to others, always and always. All right? Thank you guys for being here. For real, beep, beep. Love you. Night, night. Okay, bye.